Hello and welcome back. Be an eagle, fly high, and take an overview of what is important just for you just today. Is there somebody around you is causing you a drama, want you to have an opinion in something that doesn't matter to you at all? Is there something that you want to do but people around you, they don't want you to do things? Do they limit you? Do you want to break free from that? I think this is the time. We are in a beginning of a new year, and I think most of us has been thinking about how do we want to spend our lives. What do we want to do this year that we didn't do last year? Is there something you can accomplish that you haven't been able to do earlier? Is there something that you really feel passionate about? Then I think this is the time to do something about it. Take the first step to be more happy, to feel more joy, or just to be peaceful every day. That is really valuable. If you don't have anything to worry about, no concerns, there are nothing you really need to do today, you can just relax and be peaceful. That feels amazing. And sometimes it's quite important to get a bigger picture of a situation before you judge, before you maybe even can have an opinion about something. Because we don't always know the whole picture about people and situations around us. But there are something we can do even if we don't know the whole story. And that is to be kind to each other. And don't judge. Everyone has their own journey, their own story. And it's impossible for us to know every aspect of that story or journey. And it doesn't matter for me what other people do, as long as they don't want me to contribute to something I don't want, because I have my own journey. And I like to take an overview and look at the bigger picture. I want to know more about things. And then I search for the information. But if there is a personal story I need to know more about, I don't ask. I want people to tell me their story when they are ready for it. And in the meantime, I'm just being kind to people. That is easy. Because sometimes, if people have an attitude of a very good, successful life, you can see it on all the social platforms, the pictures they are leaving there and all the happiness. It doesn't matter that maybe it was 3 years since last time they put out a picture, but this time it's the picture of a big happy family. And you realize that is not real. for so many people, it's only that moment when you put out the sunshine story of the happiness you are in right now. But behind that, it could be a total different story. And you need to be aware of that. And I think most of us are. But when we see those happy pictures, it does something to us. Because maybe we don't feel so happy as they do on the picture. But we can all pretend, we can all act, and we are playing roles in so many different ways. But I don't think the happiness you see on social media always is the bigger picture. I think it's more or less something that people pretend to be. So when you can see the bigger picture of it and understand that it's more behind every person, every situation that you will see, then maybe you can go inside of yourself and think, what have I accomplished? What make me different from last year to this year? What have I done that is successful for me? And that is the most important thing, to feel good about yourself, to see that you have done good things. It doesn't mean that you have to post everything on social media to let everyone know about it. But inside of you, you know it by yourself. You know what you have done. You know what you have accomplished, and be proud of it. And then you can remind yourself when you see other people putting out their happiness and their success, that most of the time there is maybe a challenging story behind that. It doesn't mean that people are happy all the time. None of us are. But you need to find something that makes you feel happy every day. Make your day the best day today. Do what you feel passionate about, and make that a big thing. It is so important that we try to stay calm in any situation. And how we respond to people around us, that is a choice that we make in every situation, with every person we meet that challenges us. Because we can't always choose who we want to stay around. Some people challenge us more than others. And sometimes you have to deal with them as well. But if people challenge you, it could be things that triggers you. Maybe you have far behind in your past something that you have experienced that makes this situation very challenging. And if you can remind yourself about what is this? What is it that triggers me so much about this situation? And you can try to see the bigger picture. And if this is not a person or situation you need to deal with, be an eagle and just fly high. Get away from it. And just move on with your day with more pleasant people around you. It's just small things and small steps every day. But in the bigger picture, you will change a lot. And you can't see that every day. But if you look back a year and look, what emotions did you put in certain situations at that point? How do you react today? And where do you want to be in 2024? You know you are changing all the time. And the only thing we need to do is to be kind to each other, to have more understanding and judge people less. And appreciate if you have people around you that just want to be the happiest one, and try to look at them, see, what can I do to get there? If you want to get there, that is the main thing. Because if you all the time get in situations where you get triggered, challenged with people and situations, and you see that is a repeating pattern, maybe you need to stop. Think, how did I get in this situation once again? Is there something I need to do different? I think it is. I think that is the most important thing to realize when you get in a similar situation that you have been in before. You need to change something. You need to take another approach to things and give them some other emotions. And maybe not everything you see around you is something you have to be a part of. If people argue around you, will you participate into that argument, or do you want just to move away and go another way? At one point, I think I would have been the person that would have been a part of that argument, just to convince someone else about my opinion. But now, no, I would have walked away. And that is one example of something, how we changed to the better, hopefully, if we choose to. Then I think that's a good thing. Change is good. And we should embrace that. We should be proud of how we have taken step by step in a direction to create a life we really want. And it is not all about us. Because if you can see yourself in a peaceful way, where you just feel so good about yourself, that will give some effect out in the world. And I know that is big word to say, but at the same time, we need to see ourselves as a part of the whole bigger picture and how we are going to contribute to a better world. And we can all do small things, but it all begins with yourself. So if you feel that things around you is not aligned with who you want to be, then be an eagle and fly high. I wish everyone a lovely day. Make most of it and stay happy. See you next time. Bye.